welcome to part 3. We're moving on. I've got another case full of mini helmets, and each one of these helmets have their pro and college helmet next to them, which they both assigned. I've got the first pair of helmets. I've got the Baltimore Colts and an OU helmet, signed by none other than, God rest his soul, Jack Mildren. Next to it, the Washington Redskins helmet with an OU helmet, signed by one of our great tight ends, Steven Alexander. Below it, I've got an OU helmet with a matching New Orleans Saints helmet, signed by Tinker Owens. Next to it, I've got an OU helmet signed by a throwback New England Patriots helmet, signed by Steve Zabel. Below that, I've got an OU helmet with a matching Green Bay Packers helmet, signed by DeMont Parker. Another OU helmet with a matching Cowboys helmet, signed by legendary coach Barry Switzer. Over here, I've got a game helmet signed by the '85 National Championship team. That's one of my favorite helmets. On the walls, I've got all kinds of photographs. This photograph is special to me because not only is it the kick that won the game against Ohio State in their house, but the man that kicked it is Uwe von Schamann. Very good, close friend of mine. Proud to have that on my wall. Next to that is, a lot of y'all remember this poster, remembering the first 100 years of the Oklahoma football program. At that time, we had 3 Heisman Trophy winners. And I'm proud to say that this poster has been signed by all 3, Billy Vessels, Billy Sims, and the legendary Steve Owens. Next to it, the all-famous, everybody remembers the pose on the sidelines, Bob Stoops, clenching over with both hands on his knees and his visor, getting ready for the next play. On the back of the couch, I display all my hats that I wear daily. When I play golf, or I go out, or do whatever I need to do, I'm always representing with an OU hat on my head. Maybe that's why I'm losing all my hair. But we'll go on around here. Come down here to the center of the room. I have a table that has a glass top on it that displays all kinds of goodies. I mean, I've got a visor here that's signed by none other than Bob Stoops. I've got green tools that have OU all on them, and, you know, bowl pins of all the bowl games I've been to, and little commemorative stuff, interlocking OU pins, all kinds of neat little stuff. You know, for years, I'd go back home and I'd play in the Steve Owens Celebrity Golf Classic he had every year up there in Tulsa over by Broken Arrow, Shangri-La, the Grand Lake. You know, more commemorative bowl pins, one-of-a-kinds and all that stuff, all kinds of vehicles. And here's a golf ball. I mean, you know, a couple bucks, you know. Collect them, you know. I'm very fortunate to find this. I found this on eBay. It's a season's greeting card, a Christmas card from Barry Switzer he used to send out back in the 70s. You know, commemorative coins that I've got from players. All kinds of just neat little stuff that I've collected through the years. You know, here's the Memorial Stadium. Got that from Franklin Mint. I mean, it's just like the stadium. You know, on and on and on. I come over here to the other side of the room. I've got a locker that's full, and I mean full of OU stuff that when people want to start talking, I'll open it up and we'll just talk for hours of all the little neat little items I've got in there. Gone to the bowls, go to VIP parties, pick up these commemorative football helmets, half OU, half the visiting team that we're playing. And, you know, who couldn't have a #1 foam figure? You got to have one of those in your OU room for sure. Another little table, got some pictures of me and my buddies with the cheerleaders at one of the OU Texas games. You know, here's the team picture, one of the outings I was played in Steve Owens with my team that I played with that year. Drawings that I've had done. This one is one of the legendary running backs, Ron Shocks. You know, here's another one, Steve Zabel. Only guy I know that played offense in college, and then when he got drafted and went to the pros, he played defense. Here's a big collage that I had made of all my favorite football players, and each one of these scenes was in an OU Texas game. And if you'll look, even the Texas players are wearing red. There's absolutely zero orange in this OU room. There's Greg Pruitt, the catch by Steve Owens, the all-famous, remember Joe Washington flying through the air, dive over to get in the end zone. This guy right here, number 7, I went to junior high and high school with this guy in Oklahoma City. Went to Putnam City High School. His name is Kelly Phelps, good friend of mine. Leroy Selman. And on and on and on. So we'll stop right here, take a break, and I'll see you in part 4 of my OU room.